Well, football's back. Hello everyone, my name is Kieran and welcome back to the channel. And we're playing Cheltenham in a pre-season friendly. Not the result matters, but of course you want to win. So we're back with the match day vlogs for this season. If you enjoy it, make sure you do a like and subscribe. And yeah, let's get it straight into it. So yeah, obviously a pre-season friendly, no demand on the result, but gives us a chance to see how the new players play and hopefully a better competitive edge than what we've seen for some of the pre-season friendlies. Exciting to be back watching football and see how the new players play under the new under maybe new play styles. We'll see how it goes. Alright, we've arrived at the ground for a half hour before kick. We've got players training both Cheltenham and of course Newport straight for seats. And yeah, exciting times, exciting. Yeah, it's surreal to be back watching football. Really glad to be back here. Alright, so the lineup's just been announced. We got Townsend in goal, we've got Clark, Delaney, Jameson, Shane McLaughlin, Bryn Morris, Scott Bennett. Adam Lewis is starting in his return game. We've got Will Digg, Will Evans and Seb Palmer Holden with Max Ed Bright, Seabury, Sharsley, Waite, Wood, Rye, Bonswell and Bowen on the bench. Not a bad lineup at all. Little few rotations from a few pre-season games we've seen, but it's a very strong lineup nonetheless. Hopefully we'll be able to compete with Cheltenham here. No Bogle in the lineup today in the starting 11 or on the bench. It's probably the injury that's still preventing him from being involved. So there are of course links of him leaving that were quickly shut down, so that's always good. And yeah, it seems that we've got options hopefully that we'll be able to see today if Bogle is not available for the start of the season. Well, the Cheltenham lineup's also out. I think the main thing that I clocked onto is that Rob Street's in their lineup, of course formerly on loan at us. It'll be interesting to see the reception he gets and how he performs. But yeah, they've got a couple of trialists on the bench, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this game unfolds. Well, lineups have all been confirmed. Sprinklers are hitting me, but it's fine. We've got about 5 minutes until kick-off. I'm proper excited. Not excited to be hit by this sprinkler though. We're back for pre-season. Back to football. How exciting. Actually cannot wait. Brilliant. Can't wait. Grapple! Ah, beautiful. Adam Lewis getting involved early. Very good start. Throw in the Cheltenham half here. I mean, opening what? Minute? 2 maybe? Whose ball's that? That's our ball. We're very high up the Cheltenham half to start this game off. Townsend's very commutative. Oh, Adam Lewis, fair play. Does he reach that? Cleared. Throw in. We're having a good start. We're up in the Cheltenham half a lot. Hopefully we can start frightening the keeper though. Whatever we're playing now is definitely different to what we were playing in the other pre-season games. A lot more players up the field. There's a lot more options for passes up front. It's a refreshing look on some point last season where we felt we had no one forwards. Cannot complain so far. Early chance. Crossed in. I don't know who that was. Maybe Seb Palmer Holden is crossed to. I don't know who. 30. Whoever. I think that's Seb Palmer Holden. But yeah, early chance, safe hands from the Cheltenham keeper though. Oh, well in. What a ball. Is that on? Good header back to keeper, fair play. Like I said, good start. I think that's Adam Lewis taking the free kick, and he's getting a very good reception. That is brilliant. Oh, it's beaten the first man, but no further. Seth Palmer-Houlden looks very lively. He's chasing a lot of passes that you wouldn't really think a normal player would run for. So, yeah. One thing I definitely noticed is that the defensive line is a lot higher up than the defensive line is a lot higher up than it was last season. So we've caught Cheltenham out with an offside as well, so it's clearly working, and it's given us more chance to have numbers up front when we get hold of the ball. One thing we, I'd argue, struggled a bit with last season was defending set pieces. This is a very dangerous free kick just outside the D. So it's going to be interesting to see how this one goes. Hit the wall. Tempted a volley. Oh, wow. It's good to know that the old wall is a lot more focused on defending the free kick than it was. It's about 60 quid. Corner.
Oh, that was a nice kick.
I think the Newport Twitter account said it perfectly. Playing some good football, just can't get the final touch. Very similar to last season. It's probably where you'd expect Bogle to be on the ball and all this other stuff, but of course he's not involved. So it's going to be interesting to see how we can counter that. You know, see what the 11 players on the pitch can do to create a goal scoring chance and hopefully score at the end of the day. I'm assuming we're going to have a decent amount of stoppage time because of little breaks in the game and injuries and all this other stuff. He's dropped it. Foul.
Rodney Parade, Newport County AFC 0, Cheltenham Town 0.
0-0 here at Rodney Parade between Cheltenham Town and Newport County. I mean, yeah, very similar to last season in the way that we've had plenty of chances, we just couldn't get the final touch. Things I've noticed, a lot of a higher defensive line than what we were running at good points of the season last time out, and I've been really impressed with the work ethics of Seth Palmer-Houlden. We've had Adam Lewis not put a foot wrong in his return. Wildig, probably my take for man of the first half, definitely. Yeah, no real killer chances. Hopefully, in terms of goal scoring chances, it livens up here in the second half. The players are out, they've done their warm-up, second half about to begin. Very excited, hopefully we can get on the end of a chance and get a goal. Forgot to mention in the first half that Will Evans was also impressive getting up and down the field. So yeah, it seems he's playing striker along with Palmer-Houlden, which is interesting. Mr. Versatile. But yeah, excited for this second half. Despite it being offside, Will Evans had a half chance there, testing the keeper, but later blown for offside off of a free kick. So Brad Morris to take it, new number 8. Scored a free kick in his debut, I believe, against... It was either Undy or Pontypridd. I like to say it was Undy. It's in again. I don't... Yeah, one thing I've noticed off of a goal kick is that everyone stands to the kind of left side of the field in order for Townsend to be able to deliver in properly. It leaves a lot of space open on the opposite flanks. Could be utilised later on in this game, I hope so, but Yeah, it's one thing that I picked up on from goal kicks especially.
In the 61st minute, number 30, Seb Palmer-Holden.
Yeah, I mean, he's been fantastic all game. Wildig hits a shot, it takes a deflection off of someone, bounces back to Seb Palmer-Holden, and he's on his own against the keeper, puts it in. Acres of space, he's completely fine, 1-0. Composed finish, definitely deserved as well. It's good to know that we put it in the back of the net.
With number 26, try list.
Okay, well, 23 and 24 have come off for 2 trialists for Cheltenham Towns. We'll see what that means for them, see if these 2 trialists can prove themselves worthy of a potential contract offer at the League One club. You can see how high up the defensive line is, over the halfway line at this point, and it's given a lot more options. James Wade comes on for Will Evans, who's spinning behind me. Alright, Will Evans is off after having a great game, by the way. James Wade is now on. I don't know what other subs we're making, but it looks like there's a couple of them. What else have we got?
Newport County AFC replacing number 17, Scott Bennett.
Oh, Bennett, okay, my bad.
With number 18, Kiban Rai.
Kiban Rai, he's on. Beautiful, love that. Class.
Substitution for Newport County AFC replacing number 24, Aaron Wildig.
Wildig.
With number 20, Harry Charlesley.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Don't know where I thought McLaughlin's number came from, but there we are. Seems more midfield attacking substitutes. Rise on, could be interesting. Let's see how it goes. Their number 6, who's captaining them, has probably been their standout player from me, covering most of our runs and doing a lot of defensive work on his own. There's a chance for Cheltenham. A lot of numbers on it. It's cleared away by, I believe that was James Wade. Kiban Rai trying to reach. More subs after I nearly hit my football. Shane McLaughlin's now coming off. There we go. I think Bennett was like 18 or something. Seabury's coming on. Yeah. Just signed him following a trial period from Shelbourne. I've of course done a video about him, so
Substitution for
interesting. We got another one. What's this now?
Adam Lewis.
Adam Lewis is coming on now
16,
with
Sam Bowen.
Sam Bowen's coming on. Hopefully it's a big season for him after, of course, joining last year. It's exciting. Looks like another sub here. Sam Bonswell coming on. Here we go.
Ryan Delaney.
Delaney's been good today, to be fair.
Number 33,
Matty Bonswell could bring a couple of attacking chances here if needs be. Definitely adds a bit more pace to the defence. Seen a bit of everyone here, loads of subs. What have we seen here?
30, Seb Palmer-Holden.
What a player, goal scorer from
14,
today.
Harrison Bright.
Harrison Bright comes on, so potential switch of formation here. I'm not too sure where Bright's going to situate himself, but it's good to know that he's getting featured in the final 8 minutes or so of this game. Yeah, goal for Cheltenham Town. I mean, little bit scrappy in terms of defending, and it's 1-1 now. I didn't actually know if it went in or not, which is why I didn't really overly react when filming it. But yeah, it's a goal. It's 1-1, and we've got 4 minutes to go along with whatever we get for stoppage time, which could be a lot because of how many 1,176
away support.
76 away supporters. I mean, yeah, you can kind of feel that it is pre-season, but not awful numbers for a game that evidently doesn't mean anything. Here we go. Full time. Fair play.
Rodney Parade, Newport
Full time. 1-1 with a
with
League One club. Cannot complain at all. I'll have a bit more of a talk when we get out of the stadium, but it's a positive result, I feel. And given a few days ago, we were one of the favourites to go down, so on paper, that's a great result. Couple of players stood out, including that of Shane McLaughlin. He was good for the majority of the game, if not all the time he was on. Kiban Rai was influential for the small amount of time he did have on the field. Kyle Jameson for the first probably 30 minutes was up and down the field more times than I could count. Delaney, leader at the back, very solid. Clark, as you'd always expect. Distribution from Townsend was pretty good. Couldn't have really done anything about their goal, unfortunately. Adam Lewis was great on his return, as you'd expect. Didn't put a foot wrong. Wildig, all of the midfield were great. I think Wildig stood out for me as probably our man of the match. He was in with slide tackles. He won the ball back loads. He was distributing really well. And Evans, definitely, he was great as well. Brendan Morris as well. Midfield maestro, was up and down the field the entire game along with Bennett. So that partnership looks like it could be good going into next season. And yeah, everyone really did their job. It was an impressive performance. But if you enjoy videos like this, I'm going to try and be a bit more informative in these vlogs. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, support the channel wherever you see fit, using the links in the description. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, afternoon or evening, whenever you're watching this, and take care.